welcome to my channel. I am so happy to have you here. So today I was thinking doing a little TBR game for books I want to read on my vacation to Sweden with my family. So yeah, welcome, and the rules are going to be a little bit weird. The last time I made a TBR game, I wrote to my husband if you could just write down 5 words, and he didn't know what for, so he just did it. And then I had to find books that related to that word he wrote down. But today I was thinking about taking some very random books here and just go to a random page, and then when I find a word that I can use, I'll take that word from the first sentence of the page. So I have to pick a word from the first sentence of a random page. And I just took 5 books that I had in English, so that will be a little bit easier because most of my books are in Danish, but these books are in English. So we are gonna go with that. Yeah. Okay, the first book is After the Parade by Roehrich. That does sound really not English, actually, that name. But anyways, it is in English. And yeah, let's try to just go to a random page. And the first sentence, it does say he felt awkward and ashamed, his legs dangling helplessly. Ankles. Okay. I'm like legs, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, that was the first word. The next book is The Wildlands by Abby Jenny? I don't know. Alright. Okay. So the sentence goes, silence. Darlene flung out a hand in wild anger. Connecting with. Okay, like silence. That was just good, right? We go with silence. Okay. The next one is Nicole Dennis Ben's Pessl. And let's go to a page. Alright. Good deal inside. Good deal inside. That is literally what it says. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, so inside maybe? Deal? Nah. Inside. Inside is better, right? Okay, inside. Right. Okay. Your House by Will Pay. Okay, and let's see. And the sentence goes, what? Blake huffed. We can't leave. We need to stand our... This one is difficult. I would say like leave, exclamation mark. That would actually be a funny theme though. Okay, we take that. Yes, baby. Okay, the last one is Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Marina Garcia. Okay, this is a translated work into English because she is she from... No, where is she from? Argentina? No, that's... Anyways, Latina. Okay, subversive elements. I don't... That was a short sentence as well. Elements would also be funny, right? Okay, elements. So that was my 5 words. I did ask my husband to like write down 5 words as well, but he didn't text me back. So he's at work. So I'm just gonna go with these ones, and maybe if he texts me back I could like pick 10 books, so I have to see. But yeah, this is like my first plan, and now I want to go see if I can find some books with these themes. I mean, at some point they're gonna write to me that I have to pick up my daughter from daycare when she has woken up, so I don't know how much time I will have, but I'll see. So yeah, but this was actually quite funny. I am excited to pick out some books, and I'll see you a little bit later. Okay, I do have one more thing to say. Why don't I just read these books? I don't feel like it right now, so that's it. I'm gonna save these for a little bit later when I have some more books on my bookshelves, and then I'll do like, I don't know, pick from a jar, and then I have to read these books that I have on my bookshelves. So yeah, I'll see, but that's the reason. Okay, I just realized something. The author is not Will Pay. Your House Will Pay by Steph Cha. I think it said Your House by Will Pay. I'm so sorry. But anyways. Okay, I'm back again. He just texted me back. My husband, that is. And he wrote email, rain, summer vacation, paint. And then he wrote down baboon. I am gonna make him read that book, I think, though. because this time he knows what it's for, I believe, because yeah, he saw the last video. So now I'm gonna make him read that book. Okay, that's gonna be funny. So I'll have to find 10 books, and then we'll bring them to our summer vacation, and I'm gonna make him read at least one of them. That's the plan. Should I just make a summary of all the words? Email, rains on vacation, paint, baboon, and legs, elements, silence, inside, leave. Okay, it's gonna be really interesting. And I am gonna film a video tonight where I'm updating you on all the books that I found. So yeah, so I'm back and I found some books. I just called my daughter's daycare because right now it's 1 o'clock and she's still sleeping. So yeah, let's go for it. Maybe they'll call me in the middle of this, but yeah, we'll see. So I wrote it all down on my phone, and the first word that I tried to find a book to was legs. And that was a little bit difficult. I did find some books with legs in the title, but it didn't seem that great. But then I was like looking at all the covers on my list on my audiobook ebook app, because that was actually my goal, to find books on my TBR list already, because that's really long. And there was this one cover, but it was on book 2. It's called If I Stay, and I have watched the movie. I think it was on Netflix, but that's many years ago, but I really enjoyed the movie. So I do want to read the books, and there are 2 books, so yeah, we'll have to see. It's about a girl, and she and her family, they get into like a car crash, and then you have like flashback throughout her entire life, and then she has to decide if she wants to keep on living or not. That's how I remember the movie. So I think it's going to be a little bit sad. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that, but I really do want to get to this book, so that's why I picked it. The author is called Gayle Forman. Okay, so the next word or words, I put them together because that was like elements and rain, and water is an element, so that's why I put them together. And I did found the Legacy series, and I had put that on my previous TBR, a romantasy TBR, and it is by Marisha Roehrich. I think that's how you pronounce it. As I remember the plot, it's about gods and the legacies, and they create like a new world for the legacies. And in this world, the legacies have some servants, and it's about one of these servants, a girl, a woman, I believe. And it's supposed to be like romantasy, so that's good. It's a trilogy, so yeah, I'll have to see. But that's what I remember from the plot so far. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And I also have to make time for it on my vacation, but yeah. Oh, and the reason why I picked it is because the first book is called Reign of Shadows and Endings. And the next word was silence, and I did find a new book actually, The Silence Factory by Bridget. But yeah, it was released here in May, I believe. And I don't know much, but it says here it's about Henry, and he dreams of a world of silence, and then this dude comes along and says that he can offer it to him. And then it's about this dad, and his daughter is deaf, and he also gets lured in by this weird dude, and he gives them something, but it has a cost. I think that's what the premise is. So yeah, really interesting, and I absolutely love the cover, so I think that was actually the main reason why I picked this book. And then the next word was leave, and I chose the book Neverworld Wake by Marisha Pessl. Is that how you say her name? Oh, sorry, Marisha Pessl. Yeah, I believe this book is about a group of friends, and then one guy in the friend group dies, and they don't know why, so there's like a mystery there. And then they go to this island, and they are kind of like living the same day over and over again. I think that's what I remember of it, but I'm not sure. But I think it's supposed to be creepy, and they really do want to leave this island. I really hope I'm right, and it's not about something completely different. But anyways, then I just get to a book that was on my list, so that's good. But yeah, I believe that's the plot. And then the next word was mail, and I found a new book that's called like Hate Mail. I think it came out in January or something. So yeah, a romance book. Yeah, we can all need a little romance during the summer break, right? It did say that it was similar to The Hating Game, and I read The Hating Game previously this year, and that was not a great book, so I'm a little bit nervous about this. But in the comments, people were saying this book is better than The Hating Game. but it's a straightforward romance book. I think that's what I got from like the comments. It's good to have a romance book on my TBR. I really like something that's really easy to go to, but sometimes they do let me down so hard. But I'm hoping this one won't. I don't know if I like the cover. It's really, really girlish, right? I mean, I like pink, but that was a lot of pink there. Okay, and then the next word was like summer vacation. And then I picked the book Tom Lake. The narrator on my audiobook app is Meryl Streep. Meryl. It's Meryl. So yeah, and this book is really popular right now, so I really want to get to it. I have no idea what it is about, but the cover says like summer, right? So I guess it's about some Tom. I don't know. I'll have to see. I mean, sometimes I just really enjoy going into a book and not knowing a thing at all, and then you're like, whoa, is this what it is about? So yeah, I'm hoping that this book can really give me that. But yeah, I've seen it all over the place, so I want to get to it. Then the next word was paint, I believe. I asked ChatGPT because I am not really an artsy, fancy kind of girl, so I don't want to read a book about art. I don't really think that's my style. But it would be okay to have a main character that were into like drawing or painting or something like that. And then I asked ChatGPT about that, and it came up with Archer's Voice, and Archer's Voice was on my TBR list. So yeah, good choice, right? I again have no idea what this is about, but I think I heard a YouTuber say that it was a story of becoming of age, and it's YA, and there's a love story there, and this book has also been really, really popular. So yeah, I'm excited to see what it is about and what it can do. Okay, and also ask ChatGPT about this last word, and that was a baboon. And it came up with Life of Pi. But it actually said to me, it's really hard to find books with baboons. And then my husband has to read that book. He just doesn't know it yet, but yeah. Okay, and I forgot the last word, but that was inside. And I tried to find books from my list, but it was a little bit difficult. I don't think anyone had like inside in the title. Then I was like, should I find a new book, or should I just really try to find something from the list? Because I had already found, you know, new books that wasn't on my list. But then I found A Million Junes. That book was on my list, and it's by Emily Henry. But the reason why I'm picking this book is because of the cover. Like, you wanna go inside, right? It's a little bit cold. It looks like it's cold. Anyways, I do want to read more books by Emily Henry, and this one seems promising. It's not one of her famous ones, and I think it's YA, young adult, and the other books of hers is for just adult. But yeah, I do want to get to this one. I was also thinking, could I put like Happy Place onto the list somehow? Because that's the book I haven't read from her yet. And she also has a new one, Funny something. But anyways, I do want to read A Million Junes, and yeah, I don't know what it is about, so I'll have to see. But I could put Happy Place on like Leave also, because I know it's about two people that broke up, but then they go on this vacation with their friends, and they don't tell them that they broke up, but you know, they want to get out of the relationship, but they kind of can't. So that would actually be okay to put it under that word. I do need a lot of books to bring with me. Yeah, it's always good to have a massive TBR. Not sure if I can get to all of them, but we'll have to see. This was really, really fun to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you found some inspiration as well. And then I'm gonna do some vlogging in Sweden. Maybe we're going on some hikes and going to all the lakes there's where we're staying at. It's just really beautiful. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you click on my next video, and I'll see you. Bye.